All right, peace, peace, peace. I'm gonna come back with another video, man. It's just amazing, man. I was just kind of meditating on this. I was actually thinking about, like, just meditating some things. I don't know why wolves popped in my mind, like, because I know it is. I might do another video about this, like, it's like a quick video. It's kind of do it with the word, but it's famous sayings, things, and it's just my inner thoughts on things. But and no, it had to do with the saying, like, elephant in the room, pretty much. I was going to talk. I'm about to talk that later, Lord's will. But because it's a lot of things, like, when you think about that statement, it's like a lot of things go into that. But also too, what popped in my mind was, like, wolves. I don't know why, it's just different. Because I don't know, probably because, like, I used to work with animals. I used to want to be a vet working with animals, and actually wolves are my brother's favorite animal. But I think lions and wolves. But anyway, I was thinking about wolves, how, like, because of one, but that just popped in my mind. Like, a fun fact about wolves is just the fact that because when you see sometimes or hear sometimes or see it in movies or TV or in documentaries, or shoot, y'all might have heard in real life wolves howling. A lot of times too, it's just more of they're actually, how much you hear, how many, like, what you hear is probably not the accurate amount of wolves that's present. It's probably 2 or 3, but it's a war tactic. It's a defense mechanism. But that's why. But that's why I see why wolves. Benjamin was akin to wolves. The tribe of Benjamin was akin to wolves, because, like, that's why I wrote in First Samuel 19, something like that. And what happened in Judges, like, Benjamin was the a few left, like, but that's also prophetic about Benjamin being born last. But I was thinking about that. Then it led to other things, but about, like, about the inward man, though, like, about, like, because I was talking about this with a brother in the Discord app, like, about how actually the brother, I actually might share this with him, about how how pretty much Paul was the offset Saul, pretty much, man. He's pretty much Saul had he repented with a contrite heart, but also if you even, like, look what, like, know, like, what Saul and Paul names mean. That's all the Most High house I was looking for, man. Because, like, one, because Saul means asked for, because we asked for a king, but Paul means humble. So the Most High house is asking for humility. Because think about Saul, on the actual Saul, from original Saul, from tribe of Benjamin. They asked for a king. That's the reason why Saul was, like, very prideful. Like, he thought that David took the king from him, because he couldn't see that it was him. He was the reason why he fell. It was him. Like, that's why even Paul says every man bear his own burden. Even Jeremiah says that. But Paul, like, saw it, repented with contrite heart. He saw the error of his ways, like, in the most high house chose him for a reason, because I'm going to go into that, so that's just like, what the most high house I was looking for, like, it's just asked for. I mean, because Saul means asked for, and Paul means humility, means humble. So, but but that all goes into, like, this let's just think about this too, like, that's why I was just sitting here amazed by, like, the volume of the book, the gospel, man, because, like, how your most high house comes in the volume of the book. Because, then the Most High, then the house I said, listen, the first shall be last, and the last shall be first. And, let's get into it real quick, because let's really think about this. Because there's a reason why. There's a more of a prophetic reason why Paul was, like, given the, this from my understanding, was given out, meditating on, was given, was chosen as apostle to preach the gospel. Let's go to Matthew chapter 20 verse 16, because he was Matthew chapter 20 verse 16. It says, so the last shall be first, and the first last. Many are called, but few chosen. Yeah, so the last shall be called first, and the first last. For many be called and few chosen. Let's go to Genesis real quick. Man. Because then I just mentioned how Benjamin was born last. So, let's grab that real quick. Genesis chapter 35 and verse verse I don't know why I'm saying what you just get Genesis chapter 30 5 verse 16. I think that's it. Yeah, exactly. Yep. And this is also too how this is another video too, but like Rachel's death, the lamb, because Rachel means lamb, and like Benjamin means son of the right. That goes into how Yahushua died, so we could be died giving birth, so we could be born again. But his death, that's another video for another day. But that's just like really, it's really mind blowing, man. It's crazy. But let me stay to on point. But Genesis chapter 35 verse 38, 18, it says, and it came to pass her soul was in departing, for she died, that she was called his name Benoni, because that wasn't originally his name, Benoni, but his father called him Benjamin, exactly. So son of the right, Benjamin. So Benjamin was the last, born. So first shall be last shall be first. Yeah, what we gonna get into that later, but we know Paul came from the tribe of Benjamin. So, but let's grab the Yeah, but that's another reason why, Yahushua chose him for the gospel. This, from my understanding, let's speak as a man from this, but it's like if you meditate on a word, like it will come together. So the last shall be first, and the first last. And so for many be called, but few chosen. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Exactly. That's that Isaiah 29:24. Because that wasn't the apostle saying, wait, we know Paul, wasn't he part of the one that killed Stephen? Wasn't he a Pharisee? Wasn't him? But he's a living embodiment of this Isaiah 29:24. Let's grab that, man. Because I was actually, that's crazy how it works. Because I was reading Acts 6 the other day, Acts 6 and 7. No, I was reading Acts 7 the other day. So, I'm actually reading the book of Acts now, but I kind of I haven't been reading it in a while. But let's get to Acts 29:24, because Paul's the embodiment of this, man. Because Benjamin was the last, born, and first shall be last shall be first, and Paul, and Paul was part. Paul being from line Benjamin being last. Wasn't he one of the first? Other than the 12, that received the testimony, the gospel, to be the apostle. So yeah, man. So let's get this Isaiah 29:24, man. It says, they that also erred in spirit shall come to understand. They that murmured shall learn doctrine. Exactly. So, and then Hebrews 6:1, how he, Paul just says, focus on the doctrine of Christ, man. So, this, and Paul's a living example of this, man, because it says, they that also erred in spirit shall come to understand, and they that murmur shall learn doctrine. Exactly, man. So, yeah, and and let's think about this for a minute, right? Let's just think about this for a minute. Genesis, I'm not gonna read the whole thing, but Genesis 44, right? Who did Judah stay back for? Didn't Judah stay back for Benjamin? He stayed in Egypt, gonna stay in bondage for Benjamin. Was he gonna stay stay for Benjamin and that intercessor? That's why Yahushua comes in the bottom book, that intercessor. But he stayed for Benjamin. Isn't that kind of similar to Yahushua? Let's go Hebrews 7:14, man, because because they didn't tell you that Isaiah 46 and 10, he tells you the end from the beginning, man. So So listen, Yahushua is listen, I'm going to give this, the gospel from a notable person, from a notable man for the from the line of Benjamin, even that just as Judah stayed, was going to stay for Benjamin, and that goes into the whole volume of book 2 for what Judah did, but he did that Yahushua did for all 12 tribes, and he did it for all of them. Also to the believers, just in general as well. But Hebrews chapter 7 and verse 14. For it's evident that our Lord sprang out of Judah, for of which tribe Moses spake nothing concerning the priesthood. Exactly, man. So we know Yahushua came from Judah. And let's go to Romans right quick, man. So it's just all in the volume. There's a reason why that Paul received the gospel, received the testimony, Yahushua chose him as an apostle. Yahushua revealed himself to him. It goes back to the beginning. It goes back to Judah. He's going to do a bit. He was going to do a bit. He was going to stay in a slow state. He was going to stay in prison, but for Benjamin, but for somebody along of Benjamin. But Yahushua revealed to Paul, a man from Benjamin, like his actual like his actual prison, man, his actual his testimony, his actual the death and resurrection, things of that nature, man. But through him, the prisoners are free now, from sin and death, things of that nature. That's why John 8 and Romans 8. No, we could grab that, but after this, but Romans chapter 11 verse 1, it says, I say then, hath Yahweh cast away his people? Yahweh forbid. For I am an Israelite of the seed of Abraham and of the tribe of Benjamin. So, it's all coming full circle, man. Let's just grab this John 8 real quick, man. Because speaking of prisoners, because then Yahweh came to let the captives free, came to prisoners from sin and death, just from sin free, man. So let's get to John chapter 8 and verse 32. And ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. And let's go to Romans 8. So this is all volume of the book, man. This is all, your house shot. Let's get it, man. For Romans chapter 8 verse 2, let's start verse 1. For there is no condemnation. It's I was talking about this with one of my brothers, and also too, man, with shout out to brothers like Kwame Call, Mashal Akawar, brother from Saint Beloved too. As some of your firstborn, man, because as long as you walk on this, you always be in security, man. Because go ahead, let me get this too. Romans chapter 8 verse 1. There is therefore now no condemnation to them that are watching Hamashiach Yahushua, I'm sorry, who walk not after the flesh, but in the spirit. But after the spirit, I'm reading this one more time. There is therefore now no condemnation to them that are watching Yahushua Hamashiach. Mashiach Yahushua, who walk not after the flesh, but after the spirit. For the law of spirit of life in Christ Yahushua, or Mashiach Yahushua, hath made us free from the law of sin and death. Exactly. Knowing the truth, knowing him shall make you free, and free from sin and death, man. Exactly. And free and free in your mind, man. Exactly, man. So that's like the whole In Vogue song. But really, man, no, seriously, man, the peace that you leave gives you freedom, man. Exactly. Even in the physical, not even in your inward captivity, man. Just the Most High Yahweh said, listen, that he really he got him out of the captivity of Job, and because also too the captivity of Job was pretty much because Job, man, pretty much it was just he thought this the law made him righteous, but no, it's really a faith. It's the same thing with Yahweh came to save us from ourselves, save us from man in the mirror, man. The shot like the brother Kwame Call said, listen, man, how Yahweh saved us, came the conventional way, man. We went back in captivity, but now he said, listen, I'm gonna free you, I'm save y'all from yourselves, man. So, but that's what it is, man, saving from sin and death, man. But there's a reason why, he chose Paul, because it all goes back to the beginning, man. Because Judah doing this for Benjamin, willing to do something for Benjamin, and Yahushua coming from Judah, giving the gospel, giving the testimony of him to Benjamin, making him possible, teaching him face to face. It's similar to that, man. It all comes in the volume of the book, man. That's just it is what it is with that, man. So I was just amazed when I just thought about this. I was like, wow, man, that's really is what it is, man. But also Saul, man, the show Better Call Saul, man. No, Better Call Paul, man, because that. But think about this, because think about this, man, because that's how the Most High Yahweh wants humility, man. And that's pretty much Paul had Saul repentant, man, because that's what I always said, man. The house of the Pharisees. I mean, the Pharisees pretty much was the house of Saul extended, man. Not now, we don't know, their lineage could actually trace back to Saul's line, but I don't know that. But spiritually, they were because shout out to brother Kwame Call, and it was a brother, it was another brother online that had put down. I was like, what? And I was like, yeah, I like that, man. It was good. But the house, pretty much the house of the Pharisees was the house of Saul, and Yahushua is the house of David, man. That 2 Samuel 3:1, man, that's prophetic, man. That's going on to this day. But but yeah, man, that's just is what it is, man. That's just because Saul means asked for, and Paul means to be humble, man. So That's what it is, man. Because Paul saw the error. Because that's the two going to that name change, man. That's why, like, if you want to name change, that's fine. But man, listen, most of the time in scriptures, it was either man or Lord that changed your name, or the Most High house shop themselves changing your name, man. So that's is what it is. There's nothing wrong with that if everyone do it. But I'm just saying, man. But because Saul, think about the time of Saul, like the very like when the one we asked for came, we still had the spirit now. We see this what it is what it is. We always had that spirit, but also too, like Saul asked for a king. Saul, like that's how proud, and he didn't see, like that he was a problem. But Paul, humble means humble. He saw the error of his ways and we repented. So that's just all. This is all crazy. But let's get to 2 Samuel 3:1. I'm probably going to end out with this. You know. Yeah. 2 Samuel chapter 3 verse 1. It says, "Now therefore a long war between the house of Saul and the house of David, but David waxed stronger and stronger, and the house of Saul shall wax weaker and weaker." So yeah, man, and that's really key too, because then the second Ezra say what faith shall wax strong, like and now in Saul, most of the Pharisees, they really trusted in their own righteousness, they trusted in like that Deuteronomy 6:25. Of course, you're gonna need both, like the faith and the testimony of the Most High Yahushua, like but also too, you're going the commandments as well, of course, but that's gonna come with it if you as long as you keep the faith of the Most High Yahushua. But just trusting in your own righteousness, trusting in just that, that's just and the law is perfect. Nothing wrong with the law. It's just more of like that's just not the that's just not there's more to it, man. It's more the faith is like that Hebrews 11:1. It's impossible without that, man. So that's it is what it is, and the Pharisees did that. They didn't really man, and that's why they say that we Moses disciples, man. They not even knowing that Moses had faith, man. So and that whole, but that's it is what it is, man. But hopefully that's edifying, man. This is like something I was meditating on. I just came and like so hopefully it's edifying, man. So yeah, man. So hopefully Most High House y'all blesses y'all day, man. Y'all have a good one, man. So peace.